わ、わわ、へろ、へろ、oh my goodness, it's so loud. Hey, oh, hi, hello, how have you been? I feel like the BGM's kind of loud. Oh, what you guys do today? I woke up and for the first time since I started working, I felt like I just don't want to go to work. I woke up and I'm just like, oh, I want to take the day off. I can't. I can't. My paycheck, my money is on the line. So, absolutely cannot take the day off today. So then, I went to work and I did the stuff. And I actually fell asleep. I fell asleep for a period of time. I was just sitting there. Like what how I said I did yesterday, where like my hands were on the keyboard and mouse, and like my head is just hanging. I was just sitting there, sleeping, actually sleeping. I was so tired. I could not. I was like, oh, I should look. There's a point. Because I was like starting to fall asleep. I was like, before I fell asleep, I was like, oh, maybe I should like get up and walk around. Maybe that will wake me up. But I was thinking, like, where do I walk to? Like, walking around the office isn't really gonna do me anything, and people are just gonna look at me and be like, what the heck is she doing? So, to be honest, walking around the office is not an option. I haven't made any friends yet. So, give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. I think it's okay for me to keep yapping. Even though using mama and using papa are like basically right outside my room. I think it's okay. Um, um, I will just keep yapping. Okay, so, I had my hands. Oh, no, I already talked about that. Yeah, walking around the office. That's so awkward, you know? Like, I just get up, walk around, walk back and forth. Like, it's kind of weird, you know? I could do like a loop where I go upstairs, loop around, go downstairs. Like, I am able to make like a circle, but like, I feel like, because there's also a reception, right? I think the reception's gonna look at me and they're gonna feel like, what the heck are you even doing? I didn't even see you walk out, and yet you're walking back in through the front store? Like, what the heck are you doing? It's gonna be so weird for me to just be like, I'm trying to wake up. I'm trying to like get like not be tired, not be sleepy. But then then there are stores nearby. But if I were to walk to the store and not buy anything, that's kinda stupid, you know? And like store as in gas station and convenience store. So like you don't usually just walk into a convenience store, walk in, look at stuff, and then walk out. It's not like those other stores, you know. So I can't do that. And then other places around the my workplace are all like restaurants or like food related stuff. So like there's nowhere to walk to. And there's also a school like right beside. Basically right beside our workplace. So like there's nowhere to walk to. So I gave up on that idea and I was like, oh, whatever, I'll just power through. And then I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I dozed off for like probably 5 minutes and I woke up. I was like, oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, work. Oh, crap. I dozed off. That's basically it. So I ended up powering through the 8 hours. I did mention this. I want to use my lunch break not to eat lunch, but to just take a nap. But the office doesn't have a empty room or like anywhere that will let me nap. I want to nap. I want a place to nap. But like my station is like pretty open. Like a lot of people can see me. So if I were to just put my head down and nap right at my spot, people are gonna think that I'm slacking. And I don't want them to think that I'm slacking. So I would like to go into a place, a room, where I could just take a 30-minute nap. But there's no such thing as an empty room or secluded space for me to just nap. Maybe I should like talk to like my boss about it. Be like, here's a suggestion. Maybe a nap room. I'll definitely use it. But yeah. And even today, because okay, yesterday during lunch break, I ate my lunch. And usually, I'll be honest, usually I don't. I work while eating my lunch. But yesterday, I watched Gintama because I was like, I don't really want to work during my break right now. So I'm just gonna watch Gintama. So I watched Gintama, like an episode. Actually, not even an episode, because I finished my lunch like halfway through the episode. So I was like, oh, if I were to just keep watching anime, I feel like people are gonna think I'm slacking. So I didn't even finish the episode. And I kept working, but today I didn't work during my break again. Instead, I didn't work on the work, you know, but I worked on my school assignments, and oh boy, I hated every second of it because I was doing it. Oh my goodness, okay. I was doing it, and then I kept just thinking, damn, I could be watching Gintama right now. It doesn't have to be like so hardworking, you know. I could just say that I did work and I did the best I could last night with researching, but I really don't have time, you know, and just show up with like nothing done. but they're not gonna be happy. My teammates aren't gonna be happy with it, but like they can't really help it, and I can't really help it. But guess what? I'm dedicated, and I worked through my break too. And oh boy, was I not happy with it. And oh my god, this part kind of pissed me off a bit. But I there was a meeting. There was supposed a meeting at 7 p.m. today, and I was rushing. I was kind of rushing my part because like I didn't really have time, right? But then my teammates were like, "Oh, we're meeting tomorrow at 8, right?" And I was like, in my mind, I was like, the heck are you talking about? We talked about this yesterday. We're meeting at 7 to 8, and then to like talk about the first part, and then we can work on the presentation. No? So I wrote that in chat, in like our group chat. In the end, the meeting basically just got cancelled, and we're meeting on Saturday, which I'm just like, oh no, we're meeting tomorrow morning, which I'm just like, bruh, excuse me? Give me back my lunch break. Give me back the period of time that could have like actually gotten myself to wake up, and maybe I wouldn't have dozed off. I feel like I want to doze off anyway though. Like, give me back my lunch break. I want my lunch break. How could you take away my lunch break? How could you? So yeah. That's basically it. That's basically what I did today. The whole entire day. That's what I did. So currently I'm very, very tired. But yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, it was that ChatGPT thing, right? The chat generated topic kind of thing that asked chat like 2 days ago. Yep, that's my dog. Yap topic list. Okay. Not crazy. Low effort everyday yapping. First topic is why grocery store layouts feel like psychological warfare. I don't think that's low effort. I feel like that's high effort. Okay, and then your personal ranking of seasons and why everyone else is wrong. I don't know. I just like 2 seasons, and I just don't like the other 2 seasons. I just like spring and fall, and I just don't like winter and summer that much. Why am I right? Why is everyone else is wrong? Like why should people agree with me? Debates are never low effort. This feels like a debate, to be honest. But I like spring and not summer. I like spring and fall because weather not too hot, not too cold. The scenery is really nice. I really love the flowers and the leaves, the autumn leaves. I love autumn leaves, and I love the cherry blossoms. And Summer and winter, summer is just too hot. Winter is just too cold. And then winter comes with the winter comes with snow and hi, welcome. I'm talking about why I like spring and fall more than winter and summer right now. So winter comes with snow, and I never told you guys this. I just gotta listen in the beach heat. Okay, sounds good. I never told you guys this, but first place. Congrats! You better hope that no one else comes and take it away from you. Alright, but anyways, I am not a big fan of snow. Snow is nice, snow is pretty, but snow comes with ice. And I have a slightly dislocated kneecap, meaning that my knees twist a lot. And I can actually, this is kind of disgusting for some people, but I can actually move my kneecaps and like you could visibly see it. That's how bad my kneecaps are. So ice is like my worst enemy. Ice always, every single year, ice is one of the reasons why I twist my knee at least 5 times a year. So, not a big fan of winter. And then summer is just way too hot. What do you mean I have to live in a house that doesn't have AC when the temperature is like 40 degrees Celsius? Hell no. I don't like summer. And the sun is too harsh. Like, oh my goodness, I'm not a big fan of the sun. I appreciate the sun existing, but that doesn't mean that I'm a fan of the sun. I like it when the clouds cover the sun. That is like the best weather. I love those weather. When the cloud is covering the sun, but like it's still bright enough that you can still tell it's day. I love it. That's when I love it. It just has a cozy feeling to it in my brain. Like I am willing to go outside during those weathers. But if it's just straight sun, absolutely not. I don't like sweating, so I don't like the sun and I don't like the heat. Which is why I like spring and fall the most. But spring does come with like the bad aspect of hay fever. And I have like pretty bad hay fever. So, but then I don't know. They all have their goods and bads, you know? Because like fall also comes with the bad aspect of it's always raining. And like where I live, it's always raining. And I like the rain to a certain degree. I like it when I'm inside. I like it when I don't have to leave the house. I appreciate the rain when I don't need to go outside and leave the house. But when I do have to go outside and leave the house and go to work and go to school when it's pouring, absolutely hate it. So yeah, that's my take on seasons. What are other yap topics that chat gave me? The strange comfort of watching the same show over and over. That is so true. I love rewatching shows. For example, Gintama. And what else? I am actually kind of tempted to rewatch Natsume Yuzinjo. I really like the show, and recently it got mentioned, so I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I should rewatch Natsume Yuzinjo after I finish Gintama, and then maybe I can like rewatch Windbreaker and Maojo de Oyasumi for like the I don't know how many times. But it's so good. I love rewatching shows because you don't really need to pay attention to it. You can just have it in the background. Because for me, the more that you rewatch it, maybe like pay attention for like the first or second time, but then you remember the plots, you remember the story. So then afterwards, you're just listening to it. And it's best when you're able to understand it. So like English shows, you can like just listen to it in the background, and if they say jokes and stuff like that, you'd be able to like laugh along to it without even watching it. For me, anime is always the one, and like I do understand Japanese listening wise, so like I can have it in the background and be able to understand the jokes while watching it. So like it's also like a show where you could just turn off your brain, because you already used it the first time you watched it. You don't need to use it again. You already know what the show is about. You already like know what's gonna happen, what they say. So like it's such a fun way to waste time. I love wasting my time by rewatching shows. Even though there's like a bunch of shows, new shows that I should be watching, you know? Like, what shows are there? What shows are there even? It's loading, it's loading. It's like To Your Eternity Season 3, even though I haven't watched Season 2. Or like, is there any... Oh, Spy Family! I totally didn't forget about Spy Family. And like One Punch Man, you know? I could be watching these stuff. Instead, I'm rewatching Gintama. Or the... fifth time? Fifth time. That sounds about right. Yeah, why am I rewatching the show so many times? I wonder why. I truly wonder why. But I was gonna say I'm better than Yuzumama, but like, I think I'm in the same boat as her. No, I think I'm like worse than her. Because at least she's only rewatching Apocryphy Diary. And rewatching Gintama. You know how many episodes are in Gintama? You know how many episodes are in Apocryphy Diary? I think the amount of times she's rewatched that show equates to like my first rewatch of Gintama. And my first rewatch of Gintama is like skipping through a lot of the episodes, because my favorite character doesn't appear in it, so I was like, oh, I don't want to watch it. I think I'm worse than my mom. Anyways, next question. Our next topic: why certain foods slap at night but taste terrible at noon? Oh, oh. I can't relate, to be honest. I'm not really able to relate in that aspect. Sorry, I was just drinking tea. I don't think I can relate on that aspect though. All the food that I eat at night, chocolate, salami, crackers, pocky, ritzel? No. Pretty? It's like the salted version of pocky. Chips, rice cracker, they all taste pretty good whenever I eat them. So, cannot relate, cannot comment. Next, slightly deeper but still chill. Okay, how nostalgia affects what we think is peak entertainment. Does it? I don't know. I'm not able to comment on this one either. Because I don't think nostalgia really affect my opinion of what peak entertainment is. Maybe it does, and I just haven't figured it out. I don't know. Next. Whether technology is making us more creative or just better procrastinators. Both. Can it be both? I feel like it's both. It is making us more creative in procrastinating. No, I'm just joking. I think it's more creative. Because you can be more creative in procrastinating. That's still creativity. That is still creativity, you know? Yeah. Creativity can be in any shape or form. And if procrastination is the form of creativity you take, or if procrastinating is your vision of presenting creativity, then so be it. Next, why some friendships thrive on chaos and others on routine. That I don't understand. I don't understand that topic. My friendships, I have very few friends, I'll be honest. I have very few friends, but they are all good friends, is my opinion. And I don't know, do we thrive on chaos or on routine? That I have no idea. In the first place, I don't even understand what it meant by like on chaos and on routine. Like, is chaos just like drama and like craziness and like stuff like that, and is routine just like a monthly meetup. But I mean, friendship can take any forms, you know, so like there's really no specific way of defining friendship. Yeah, sounds right. Next, nerd adjacent to yapping topics. Okay, the unhinged lore behind a video game, anime, or series you like. Next, whether AI counts as creative when it makes art. Absolutely not, because it's just taking from other artists to make a art. That is just plagiarism, and I do not support plagiarism, especially in the creative aspect. And why certain fandoms last decades while others burn out instantly. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because people's interests change. Okay, wait. Certain fandoms last decades while others burn out instantly. Depends on how many people get into the fandom. Fandoms are always recycling people, or like are always not recycling, are always rotating people that are in it. For example, like if person A, B, and C are in one fandom, and like maybe like 5 years later, only C is gonna be in the fandom. A and B might have like moved on to a different fandom, and I think it's just depends on if the fandom is able to attract more people into joining the fandom to continue it, to like keep it thriving, if that makes sense. Like for example, One Piece, right? One Piece is a fandom. One Piece lasts decades. There's still a lot of fans, or like there's a lot of people in the fandom. That's because One Piece is able to attract new people into joining the fandom. But like compared to, I don't know, what's a very niche anime? But like you guys would know. Um, um, I'm trying to think of a fandom. But like it's still relatable in some way, shape, or form. I'm trying to think of like a series. Not too popular series. But like that you guys would still know of. I'm looking around my room. They're all really niche. Dama? Yeah, let's take Rama for example. But like in Rama's case, the llama fandom isn't really able to attract as many people into joining it. Like once the show is over, people aren't gonna be like promoting it. They're gonna be like, oh, it was a good show. Moving on. I guess it also depends on like if the show continues or not. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of factors into why certain fandoms last decades while others burn out instantly. Next. Debate. But harmless. Is cereal a soup? Is a hot dog a sandwich? No comment. Because I don't eat them. Alright, more like I don't usually eat them. Best time zone for productivity and why it's obviously not your own. Because we're the last one. We're the last one. PST is the last one. It's the latest one. The correct way to load a dishwasher. There is one. It is yours. Oh. You don't. We have a dishwasher. It's just not plugged in. And like there's clutter in front of it, so we can't even open it. So like it's just a table leg basically. That's helping to support a plank of wood that we use as like a kitchen table. That is not even a kitchen table because there's clutter on it as well. Anyways, I don't know if you can tell or not, but like I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy. My brain is not working anymore. My brain has turned off like 2 hours ago. Even more probably. Chaos light topic, silly but fun. Why walking into a room makes you forget everything you've ever known? That is so true. My memories suck. I've said this so many times. I'm like those old people, honestly. That's how bad my memories are. I get up and I walk into the kitchen and I'm like, wait, why did I walk into the kitchen? Or like I would pick up my phone and the moment I pick it up, it's not even turned on. I'm like, why did I pick up my phone? Or like I would unlock it and I'm just staring at my home screen. I'm just like, what was I gonna do again? I cannot. My memory is so bad. I walk into my room and I'd be like, why am I here? I walk into the kitchen and I'm like, why am I here? What do I want? What do I want to grab? And then I walk back to our room and be like, oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to get, for example, a fork. And then I go back to the kitchen and be like, what did I want again? Oh yeah, a fork. And then I go grab it and then I go back to my room. So bad though, it's so bad. My memory's so bad. I'm so screwed on the tests. You know, all my tests are gonna be so hard because my memory just sucks. Things that should not be as expensive as they are. Looking at you, printer ink. Labubu. I don't think Labubu should be that expensive. Not gonna lie. I don't think Labubus should be expensive. I don't think, I honestly don't think Pokemon cards should be that expensive. And like, the suggested item is also printer ink. Printer ink shouldn't be that expensive either. They're so expensive. What else? Plushies. The Pokemon plushies, I don't get why they're so expensive. They shouldn't be so expensive. The gachapon! Oh my goodness, the gachapons. The gachapons, the gachapons are so expensive for some reason. One gacha is like $5. I'm just like, I looked at it and I was like, if I didn't want a few of the characters in the gachapon, I would not be getting it. And just so you know, I did not get the character that I really wanted. I got the main protagonist though. It was like a Gintama gachapon. I got the protagonist. I got the character that was ranked 9th in a character pool, and twice. I got him twice actually. And the second time I got him, I was like, I'm done. I was like, I'm done. My gachapon luck is not that good actually. I'll be completely honest, I don't think my gachapon luck is really good. It's actually pretty bad, to be honest. I think it's pretty bad. When I was a kid, my Yuzupapa brought me to a Pokemon Center. Oh, sorry. My brain is so dead. I read chat and I was like completely blank. My mind was just blank. Anyways, hi. Hi, Lounge Lizard. Welcome. You heard gachapon? Gachapon. It's gacha and the PON. That's like the gacha machines. Gachapon is nice. They are nice. I'm assuming it's the machine that you're talking about. I like the machines. I like the idea of it. It's so fun. It's so fascinating, and it like fulfills my gambling addiction without having to spend so much. But like, they've gotten more expensive, and so sad. Do you have self-control with the machines? I do. I actually do. I think it's because it's actual money that I have a bit more self-control. I only done. I'm gonna look around. I've only done 2 different machines, and I've rolled 4 times. Yeah, that's right. Mafuka? Oh, frick, I forgot about the Mafukacha machine. Oh my goodness, I actually forgot about the Mafukacha machine. That doesn't count. That one doesn't count. That's in the biggest animate, they actually do have a Mafuteru, which is Mafu's mascot. Keychain gacha machine, and there's 4 of them. I played all 4 of them. I played all 4 of them just to get all of them. OMG, the Ikebukuro anime, yeah, that one. I went to that one. I think I spent how much were they? Kind of forgot. I don't remember how many I got. I got them all in the end. And I was there once. It's so big and so good, and I love it. I love it. I want to go there again. The stuff are so expensive though, but I like it there. You know how the Yamanote line jingle at Ikebukuro Station is the big camera theme song. Oh, beats, 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 camera. I don't know. Did they change it? I think they changed the big camera theme song. I remember the old one. Beats, 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 camera. When I went 2 months ago, they played it. I don't know. Did they change it? Because I'll be honest, I only went into Bits Camera once, and I don't remember hearing the song at all. There's a bit before it though, like the Bits part, Beats Camera part. I think there's like more to the song before that. I've only heard the song over TV and aside from Ikebukuro Station. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like so much stuff has changed compared to like when I was younger and I went. I'm like very tempted to say that the Bits Camera theme song has changed. The Don Quixote theme song has changed. Sad. Cause I like the previous Don Quixote theme song a lot more than like the current one. The current one's pretty B, not gonna lie. And there are apps out a whole bunch of JR line names. Yeah. Okay. I don't remember that. I don't think I've heard that actually. Hopefully the next time I go, I'll get to hear it. I don't know the old Donkey song. I don't either. Unless the iconic one is the old one. The iconic one is the old one. That is the old one. I think the one that we're both thinking of is the same one. Also the Maruetsu theme song. That I don't think I've heard of. Like Maruetsu, the supermarket chain. I don't think I've heard of it actually. I actually don't think I've heard of it. Maru Smile Maruetsu. I definitely have not heard of it then. I don't think I know it. I don't know if that's the name. Oh, it's the name of the supermarket. You are right. It's just I've never heard of the chime. I like the song. But that's a line from the chorus. Ah, I see. I actually, there's like a period of time, and like it did happen like recently as well, where I would watch like a bunch of Japanese ads because I just love Japanese ads. They're so funny. They're so fun and goofy, and I have the Seraphim Indeed ad. I don't think I've watched that, but I love the Indeed ads. The old one. I like the old Indeed ads. Or the mouse ads. Oh yeah, the mouse ad. I really like the Indeed ad because I love the show. I love the song. 仕事探しはインディードタンタン。もっと探しはインディードタンタン。It's so fun. I love it. 仕事探しはインディード。 They changed it though. There's like two actors that are always in those ads. But they changed the two actors and I'm so sad because I really like them. They make the ads so fun to watch. And currently I have like this homework and it's based off of Lotte, the Japanese sweet brand, you know. And they listed the comparators of Guriko and Morinaga, and in my head it's just like Guriko because I just remember it from the ads, or like Morinaga. Not Japanese, but remember when Jang Young, sorry if I butchered the name, did a very funny beer ad? I don't remember it actually. I don't watch any other ads. I only remember the Japanese ones, and I only watch the Japanese ones. I don't know any of the other country ads. Even Canada, I don't even know. Like Western American and like Canadian ads, I don't remember, and I don't watch, and I don't care. They're not as fun. I don't know, something about Japanese ads are just so entertaining to watch. Maybe because they're so unhinged sometimes. I feel like they're so unhinged most of the time. It's so fun to watch. It makes them so fun. I like watching it. What else? What other chimes do I remember from Japanese ads? Meiji. Meiji doesn't really have a chime though. I don't know, the only ones I remember are the ones I saw when I was in GP. I remember watching the weather forecast. Oh, weather forecast. That's crazy. I've never once watched a weather forecast in Japan. I remember watching anime though. I remember watching anime in Japan. That's like perfect weather. I remember watching anime and I was watching it and I went with my friends. So my friends were also watching it. And they were all being like, I don't understand thing. And I was just like imagine not understanding. Imagine. And then I just watched a full episode with them like talking in the background. Because it was also a series that I was watching. I don't understand either. That's fine. That's fine. But none of my friends understood. I don't understand the world. I don't either. I don't either. I do not either. What else? TFW and viewers don't understand user. I don't understand myself. I don't expect you guys to understand me either. Especially in my current state. Who's your fave TADC character? Oh, the amazing digital circus. Oh, I am. Is it the main character or the chess piece or the teeth guy? Or I don't remember any of their names. Okay, so the main is Pomni, the doll is Ragatha, the rabbit is Jax, the mask is Gangle, the character with like a lot of random pieces, very colorful and like a bunch of different pieces is Zubul. The chess piece is Kinger. The teeth, yeah, is Kane, and the transparent ball with like a face on it, a big mouth, and like the Mario, what, like the steel ball Mario, like that thing, but like it's transparent, is Bubble. All I remember is watching the first episode 2 years ago. Those sound like they could be Toy Story characters too. They actually could. Who is my favorite? I'll be completely honest with you guys. After I watched the first episode 2 years ago, I actually really like Jax. I think Jax was like a very interesting character to me. Because like when I watched it, I was like, there's definitely more to him than just him being an a-hole. Is it cause Bunny? No. After watching the episode, I was like, Jax has way more to him than just being an a-hole. I feel like he's going to be very interesting. That's why I liked him. But then after watching the second and third episode, I think, I was like, ooh, I don't know. I feel like if I were to say that Jax is my favorite, it's gonna like give me some questionable looks from like everyone else who are a fan. I feel like everyone gets sorted in one of the houses: dog, cat, bunny, bird, and rodent. And which one do you think I'm in, huh? Which one do you think I'm in? I think there's a very obvious answer in there. Although, what do you mean by houses? Didn't you say you were Team Tori once? Yeah, and I'm always Team Tori. I'm always for the birds. I love birds. Birds are my favorites. Anything for the birds. uh... That the bird is the word. Haven't you heard? Wait, haven't you heard that the bird is the word? I have not heard that the bird was the word. I'm so sad that you don't get the pop culture reference. I don't. I'm so disconnected with the pop culture. With Western pop culture. Yeah, I have to be very specific. I don't understand anything Western pop culture. I don't care about it. No offense, I actually don't care about it. I don't give a crap about it. Oh, gee, that just means. User is immune to being whitewashed. I guess so. I don't understand the appeal of it, you know. I just don't understand it. And I don't find it entertaining. So I just never got into it in the first place. For example, brain rot, I don't understand it. 6-7, don't understand it at all. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say this word, but like gooning, I don't understand. I'm cooked, I guess. I do understand cooked. Like cooked has been so long. It's been here for so long. Like if something continues to be relevant for like a really long time, for example, cooked, I'll end up understanding it. But like 6-7, like the easiest example I have is 6-7. I don't understand it at all. I do not understand. I guess because I jump on hype trains too easily. I mean, I feel like I do too. It's just not the Western one. I always jump onto the hype trains for J-pop. Or yeah, J-pop in general. J-songs. Way too easily. Currently, the most popular is Iris Out. Yeah, I've been listening to that a lot. I would consider that as like a hype train, to be honest. Pokemons, I love Pokemons. I was in it before it was the hype though. There is a difference between like jumping onto the hype train because it's currently hyped versus you were already on the train but then it turned hype. As you get into Pokemons right now, I wouldn't suggest it. Not gonna lie, I don't think you should. It's a waste of money. Were you into anime before it was mainstream? Yes, I was. I was into anime before it was mainstream, and then it got mainstream, and I got annoyed. I actually, not gonna lie, I actually got annoyed by the fact that anime got mainstreamed. I appreciate it, but then I also don't appreciate the fact that I got secluded because I liked anime way before the hype train. I'm a bit of a late bloomer. I started in 2018. I think I started like, I don't know, a year though. I started in grade 5. Oh, I can't even tell you guys the year. That's just gonna expose my age. We can't have that. We cannot have my age exposed, okay guys? But I was on the hype train way before, or I was into anime way before it was mainstream. That could be a lie or that could be the truth. You just don't know. But yeah. if the hype train is interesting, I might jump onto it, you know? Would you consider 2018 pre-mainstream? I don't know. When did... Oh, you're like... Okay, anime popped off during COVID. You were like barely pre-mainstream. You were like really barely pre-mainstream. Cause like COVID started in 2019 technically. And fine, let's say 2020 is when anime got mainstream. Yeah, you're like barely on the pre-mainstream part section. I'm trying to calculate like what year I got into anime technically. Well, in 2018 there was already a huge anime convention in my city, so but like did it start being that big in 2018 or like did you find out that the big anime convention in your city was happening? Started a few years before that. Then oh, I would still say like slightly pre-mainstream though. Cause like, okay, think about it this way. If you were a weeb in 2018, then do you think that you can be very open in saying that you like anime in front of a lot of normies? If the answer is yes, then that means you were you were during mainstream. But if your answer is no, then you are pre-mainstream. For me, I can do an affirmative no. Because I told my class full of normies that I was into anime. And basically it didn't end well. I started volunteering for that convention, law ended up becoming one of their staff. Well, damn. My high school had a whole bunch of leaves, to be honest. That's high school. What about elementary? No, think about it this way. Think if your whole entire high school was full of normies, jocks, and like those popular girls, like normie, just your general normie. Would you be able to be like, I like anime, and they'd be like, oh my goodness, what animes do you watch? I watch One Piece. I'm scared of hormones regardless. Yes. Lounge Lizard is scared of hormones, guys. Take note of it. You better be careful. Don't expose your hormones too much around Lounge Lizard. They're gonna be scared. Auto carrots. Yes, the auto carrot. I'm also kind of scared of normies, to be honest. I just don't fit in, you know? The normies. I just don't fit in. And it's so hard to converse with them. Because, like, the topics that I talk about are absolutely not the topics that they talk about. I say auto carrot because I once got the word auto corrected. I once got the word autocorrected to auto carrots. Oh, that's so funny. Imagine auto-correcting autocorrect to be completely incorrect. That's crazy. That's so funny. That's so silly. Oh wait. Oh, you guys. My brain is so dead. My brain turned off like 5 hours ago. I think I'm gonna end it for today. I still have like a bit of stuff that I need to do for homework, and I'm kind of hoping that I can. Yep. It's kind of hoping that I could reference something else. This is work to like help with my my part. Oh my goodness. One person does so much. That's crazy. Okay, anyways, OMG, busy time for Yuzu to GGG. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. Yes. Yes. GGG! Let's go! Gaslight gatekeep girl boss! I don't know if that's a reference. If it is, then I don't get it. But if it's not, that's pretty good. I like that. I'll keep using that. If I remember it. I'll keep using it. Okay. Anyways. I think I'm just gonna end stream now. So thanks for coming, thanks for watching, thanks for being here, thanks for chatting, thank you for supporting. Have a great rest of your day or night, depending which times you're in. Take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, don't drown. And if you would like to follow any of my socials, they're down in the description. I do have a Discord server, so if you would like to join, it's also in the description. And when you do join, please read the rules or at least skim through them. And night Yuzu. I really wish. I absolutely wish I could go night. I still have homework that I need to do. And it's due at like 9:30. I'm so tired. I feel like if I were to touch my bed, just like use a finger and poke my bed, I could fall asleep. That's just how tired I am. And like, it's so obvious that I'm that tired because I fell asleep while working at the job I had today, which was crazy. But yeah. Anyways, tomorrow is Friday. I do have a team meeting at 8:30, and I unsure how long it will take. I will definitely be leaving at 10 though. But if I'm not able to like be like, I am leaving and then leave at right at 10, stream might be a bit late. But tomorrow we'll be playing Cats Organized Neatly, and I don't remember what level I'm on, so I don't know if I'm able to finish it tomorrow. We'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to see. Alright. Anyways, I'ma head out now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye.